Parisian-inspired small apartment decor that exudes grace, comfort, and French sophistication. Today, we invite you to step into a Parisian-inspired world, one filled with soft colors, delicate details, and that unmistakable French sophistication. From cozy living rooms to romantic bedrooms, every corner of your small apartment can exude the grace and charm of a Parisian home. This isn't about grandeur or perfection. It's about atmosphere, gentle textures, subtle light, and meaningful beauty that feels effortless. Step into a Parisian-inspired entryway that whispers timeless grace from the very first moment. A slim console table adorned with a gilded mirror reflects soft light from a dainty wall sconce, setting a warm and inviting tone. A delicate ceramic tray holds your keys, while a vintage vase filled with fresh flowers adds that signature touch of French charm. Every detail feels intentional, from the polished parquet floor to the muted wall tones. This welcoming space captures both comfort and sophistication, proving that even the smallest entrance can make a grand impression with Parisian flair. The living room is where French sophistication truly shines. Think plush seating upholstered in soft linen, a graceful marble coffee table, and an elegant blend of antique and modern pieces. A crystal chandelier adds just the right touch of glamour, while gilded frames and vintage books bring warmth and history. Natural light dances through sheer white curtains, illuminating soft neutral tones and subtle textures. Every corner feels curated yet effortless, the perfect harmony between comfort and artistry. In this Parisian-inspired haven, beauty doesn't shout, it whispers in every graceful detail. In the corner of your small living space, create a moment of pure Parisian poetry. A tufted sofa in muted blush or cream, accented by velvet cushions and a cozy throw, invites quiet relaxation. Behind it, a gallery wall of delicate sketches and black and white photography adds an artistic touch. A vintage floor lamp casts a soft glow, perfect for evening reading or reflection. The blend of comfort and refinement feels effortlessly French, where elegance is found not in extravagance, but in the beauty of simple, thoughtful design. Lighting is the heartbeat of a Parisian home. Replace harsh overhead bulbs with layers of soft, flattering light, a mix of chandeliers, sconces, and table lamps. Picture a golden glow illuminating textured walls and reflecting off brass accents. Candles flicker on mantels and shelves, adding a touch of romance and warmth. This play of light enhances every feature, creating a space that feels timeless and serene. In a Parisian-inspired setting, ambience is everything, and it transforms even the smallest apartment into a haven of gentle sophistication. A faux or small electric fireplace can bring old-world Parisian charm to any space. Surround it with ornate molding or marble accents, and top it with a gilded mirror or an elegant vase of dried flowers. The soft crackle of light and texture evokes that sense of quiet French luxury. Place a few vintage books or a small bust nearby for that lived-in sophistication. Whether functional or purely decorative, the fireplace becomes the soul of the room, grounding it in grace, comfort, and a whisper of romantic nostalgia. A small round table set for two can feel incredibly luxurious when done with Parisian flair. Think crisp linen napkins, delicate china, and fresh blooms in a crystal vase. Mix antique flatware with modern chairs for a balance of old and new. Soft lighting from a small chandelier or candlelight sets a mood of effortless romance. Meals feel elevated, even on ordinary days. This dining corner becomes more than a place to eat. It's a daily ritual of grace and connection, inspired by the timeless rhythm of Parisian living. The Parisian kitchen is compact yet deeply stylish, a space where practicality meets beauty. White cabinetry, brass handles, and open shelving lined with glass jars create an organized yet lived-in charm. A small bistro table with two chairs offers the perfect spot for morning coffee, surrounded by fresh herbs in clay pots. The aroma of croissants and espresso fills the air, blending comfort with quiet sophistication. It's a celebration of everyday life, where even the simplest breakfast feels like a moment worth savoring. Parisian-inspired home has a corner dedicated to reflection. Picture a vintage armchair draped with a soft throw, a side table with a single candle, and a stack of your favorite novels. A tall mirror reflects light from a nearby window, while muted colors and delicate textures create a cocoon of serenity. This intimate reading nook feels deeply personal, a place where time slows and the world outside fades. It embodies the Parisian philosophy of living beautifully, even in the smallest spaces. Soft fabrics, gentle colors, and romantic lighting define the Parisian bedroom. Crisp white sheets, layered with linen blankets and velvet pillows, create a sanctuary of comfort. A vintage chandelier hangs overhead, and an antique nightstand holds a vase of fresh roses. The walls, perhaps adorned with classic moldings or framed art, exude timeless grace. Here, mornings feel peaceful, and nights are filled with quiet elegance. It's a room that encourages both rest and reverie, a private escape wrapped in Parisian charm. The key to Parisian bedding lies in simplicity and texture. Opt for breathable linens, natural tones, and subtle ruffles that add romance without clutter. A small upholstered headboard or tufted bench at the foot of the bed enhances the sense of refinement. Pair it with vintage bedside lamps for a soft golden glow. The result is a bed that feels both inviting and elegant, a restful retreat that mirrors the timeless grace of French design, proving luxury doesn't require excess, only thoughtfulness. Mirrors are a secret weapon in Parisian interiors, expanding small spaces while adding elegance. An oversized gilded mirror leaning against the wall instantly creates grandeur. Smaller mirrors framed in brass or antique silver scatter light beautifully throughout the room. Combined with gentle lighting, they bring depth and warmth to every corner. This reflective artistry gives even the tiniest apartment a feeling of openness and old-world allure, blending utility with beauty, a truly Parisian approach to interior magic. Parisians have mastered the art of making storage look beautiful. Choose woven baskets, vintage trunks, or linen-covered boxes to store everyday items with charm. Built-in shelving painted in creamy tones keeps things orderly while maintaining elegance. Decorative trays and glass jars transform necessities into style statements. The key is to keep things minimal but curated. Every object has its place, and every shelf tells a story. This graceful organization brings calm to daily life, blending function and refinement seamlessly. The bathroom becomes a private escape with soft tones, marble textures, and gold accents. Imagine a pedestal sink paired with a gilded mirror, and glass bottles filled with bath salts lined neatly on a tray. Soft towels rolled in a wicker basket, a candle flickering nearby, it all creates an air of serene luxury. Even a tiny space can feel like a spa when designed with intention. In true Parisian fashion, simplicity meets indulgence in the most elegant way. Even the smallest balcony can become a Parisian dream. Add a bistro table and chairs, a few potted plants, and string lights to set the mood. A cozy throw and a cup of tea turn this spot into your personal retreat. The city hums below as you breathe in the fresh air surrounded by greenery and quiet charm. This little corner of the world feels both intimate and luxurious, a reminder that the essence of French living lies in savoring life's simple, graceful moments. Wall art in a Parisian-inspired apartment tells a story of taste and culture. Mix oil paintings, sketches, and vintage prints in delicate frames for an eclectic yet cohesive look. A few sculptural pieces or small busts add depth and history. The arrangement should feel collected over time, not overly planned. This thoughtful curation transforms plain walls into a gallery of your personality, reflecting that quintessential French elegance that values artistry as much as comfort. Flowing curtains in neutral shades set the tone for refined coziness. Linen, voile, or cotton fabrics allow natural light to bathe the room, enhancing its airy feel. Layer with textured rugs or throw blankets for depth and warmth. The result is a tactile symphony, light, fabric, and color working together in harmony. This layering of textures adds richness without heaviness, embodying the balance of grace and comfort that defines Parisian living. Parisian interiors favor soft, timeless palettes, creams, beiges, dove gray, and muted blush. These tones create calm while allowing textures and details to shine. Accents of gold or black add definition and elegance. Paint finishes are usually matte, offering a velvety look that feels both sophisticated and understated. This refined color harmony turns even a modest space into a graceful escape, proof that French style lies not in extravagance, but in the beauty of balance. A Parisian home often mixes old and new with ease. A single antique chair, gilded mirror, or marble clock adds depth and story to your modern setting. The contrast between vintage pieces and contemporary design creates a timeless dialogue of styles. Every scratch and patina tells a tale of elegance lived and loved. This thoughtful blend of eras makes your apartment feel collected, cultured, and uniquely yours, much like a hidden gem in the heart of Paris. The Parisian approach to decor is rooted in the idea that beauty should feel effortless. Nothing is too perfect, yet everything feels harmonious. A casually draped throw, a vase of wilting flowers, or slightly mismatched chairs, these imperfections create charm. The focus is on atmosphere and feeling, not perfection. It's about living beautifully in the moment, surrounding yourself with what you love, and letting your home reflect your spirit. That's the true heart of French sophistication. To complete your Parisian-inspired haven, infuse it with personal warmth, a scent you love, books you cherish, and music that sets a gentle mood. Let every corner speak of you, wrapped in grace and comfort. Add a framed photo, a candle burning softly, and a sense of calm that welcomes you home. French sophistication isn't about grandeur, it's about living authentically and artfully every single day. In your tiny apartment, you've created not just a space, but a feeling, timeless, elegant, and truly Parisian.